Hi, this is Zak Mir with the Bulletin Board Heroes here on Share Talk for Monday, the 9th of July. Starting off with Altitude Group, not one which may necessarily rush to the upside, but we have broken near-term resistance towards 100 pence, and while we're above that, looking for a big target here as high as £1.60 at the top of this rising trend channel from the autumn of 2016. And really only back below the trading 50-day moving average 84 would really delay or suggest there was any problem with that kind of wacky prediction. Another stock which is looking very strong charting structure here is K3 Business Technology. Probably won't look at it again because it's not the most fascinating or fast-moving of situations, but we had the vertical move through the 50 and 200-day moving averages, a gap to the upside, sideways shuffle, as I call it, another gap. So it looks as though the shares are in a very strong mode. You don't see that very often. Target towards £2.80 while we hold above, let's say, the 190 pence zone or the floor of this channel, which I think is around £1.86. So around that zone, heading towards the 280 area. Moving along to a stock which may be more fast moving, comes in the form of Legendary Investments. Jump in the NAV for the stock reported in the latest update. Situation now is we've got the 200-day moving average at 0.11, well, just around 0.12 really is the initial resistance here. We've broken a line of resistance from December, which with a gap, and we've also gapped through the 50-day moving average, which is normally one of my more solid signals, the rocket launcher type of nickname that it has. But weekly close above the 200-day line, and we could then at least retest the best levels of the past year around the 0.19 to 0.2 area. Only back below 0.09 now would suggest that this is a flash in the pan for the shares. Another stock which is looking rather strong at the moment, a bit similar to the the K3 situation there, with a gap with the vertical move through the 50 and 200-day moving averages and then gaps to the upside, is Lighthouse Group. Same situation with KBT, probably won't be looking at this again, but we've got a target here towards 60 pence while we hold above the low 30s, the floor of that channel there around the 32 pence level. So it looks like a reasonable bullish situation on offer there. Another one comes in the form of Live Group, where we've got a break to the upside coming through there, just breaking that 50 pence area. End of day close above 50 pence, could open up as high as 95 or 100 pence over the next 2 to 3 months. Stop loss on this situation, the 50-day moving average currently at 41 pence. Another bullish situation coming in the form of Miton Group, which again, very similar charting structure. The vertical move here, obviously there was the setback at the beginning of the year or just after that initial January move, but second time lucky here with a gap through the 50-day moving average, and then the follow through well above the 50-day line now at 53 pence. And it looks as though we can see the shares heading towards the 75 pence zone at the top of a rising trend channel from December, especially while we hold above that 50-day line. So a bit more upside there for Miton Group. Finishing off with the pantomime villain of the last couple of months, UK Oil and Gas. Here, the suggestion for the last few days has been that we'd find support for the shares somewhere around all former resistance on the way down, so 1.8 to 2 pence, and we've basically done that. I think the low there around 1.8, in fact, so almost bang on the money there. A bit of a bounce today, but as I said on the previous update, probably wanted to see an end of day close above 2.2 pence, which is recent resistance, before assuming we get a retest of that 200-day line area at 2.95 pence. That's it from me. More updates at the same time.